Anabolic synthesis reactions. That is a synthesis reaction, so two atoms, ions or molecules are put together in sync and forming a new molecule. And all these times when this happens in a human body are called anabolism. When one molecule, ion or something is put together with another one, A and B are put together and becoming AB. That is anabolism in the whole human body. Synthesis reaction, they are put it in sync. An example would be the amino acids when put together in anabolism to form these longer protein chains. That is according to Gerard Totoga and Sandra Gavrovsky's Principles of Anatomy and Physiology book on the page 36. This is no medical advice. Hi and welcome. I'm trying to learn biochemistry. Today, synthesis reaction to anabolism, and after we've done that, we're gonna do standing yoga. And if you participate in the standing yoga, then it's very honest. Types of chemical reactions. After a chemical reaction takes place, the atoms of reactants are rearranged to yield products with new chemical properties. Okay, the reactants, the stuffs we took as material, we build it around a bit, and at the end we have our product, and that is, it has no new chemical properties. In this section, we will look at the types of chemical reactions common to all living cells. Once you have learned them, you will be able to understand the chemical reactions discussed later in the book. Synthesis. That is a reaction to anabolism. Or a reaction leads to anabolism when two or more atoms, ions or molecules, combine to form new and larger molecules. The process is a synthesis reaction. Two atoms, two ions, two molecules come together and become one bigger one. That is called a synthesis. The word synthesis means to put together. Synthesis reactions can be expressed as follows. A plus B equals AB. So an atom, an ion or molecule, A, and an atom, ion or molecule, B, we have an example later on, it's a bit better, becomes AB. Sorry, we have, for example, one nitrogen molecule. Why is it an N2? And we have three hydrogen molecules. So 3 times H2. Where comes the 2 from? Whatever, it gives then 2NH3. We're having 2N and 1H3. That's it on. All the synthesis reactions that occur in your body, so to speaking of a human being, are collectively referred to as anabolism. So all these synthesis reactions where two atoms or two molecules come together to form one big one, they are called anabolism. Overall, anabolic reactions are usually endergonic because they absorb more energy than they release. So at the end, there's more energy in the products after an endogenic reaction. So more energy is now in the products bound than was released by doing that reaction, by breaking them up. No, yes, we are still a little bit stuck there on the last parts with these inorganic and exorganic reactions. Combining simple molecules such as amino acids, which is somehow somewhere discussed shortly, to form large molecules such as proteins is an example of anabolism. So proteins are formed through anabolism, and that is just two coming together and forming a bigger one. I don't know what it is here shown with the N2 and 3H2. Where comes the 2 from? Nitrogen is just an N. And hydrogen is just a 2, but we're saying it's a molecule. It's a molecule, it's a molecule. Did we do molecules? ions, molecules, free radiants, and compounds. We didn't do that. Maybe you should go back to that. In contrast, when two or more atoms share electrons, the resulting combination is called a molecule. These are molecules. We're gonna go back in the next part and read the thing about molecules. We actually have time for it to do it now. Okay, kind of this keeps anyway. So we can't just take it together as atoms. We're having here two molecules coming together. It seems to run a little bit different. A molecule seems to be something else than an atom. Whatever, the main thing is it just comes A plus B equals AB. It just gets added on top of it. It gets bigger. Synthesis is basically two things come together and getting one bigger thing. And they are called the anabolism. All these synthesis reactions are just called anabolism. So it's not synthesis reaction to anabolism, it is synthesis reaction as an anabolism. But that's the biochemistry part. If you were here for biochemistry, you can go directly to the next part of biochemistry. And we're going to go back and read the thing which we skipped about molecules. If you stay here and participate in understanding your organization on this. The feet are standing together, we're breathing in, the thing comes out and down. In and up. Out and down. In and up. And out to the side. In and up. Out to the other side. In and up. Make an inch of space between the feet. Out to the side. In and up onto tiptoes. And out, sink down. In and up. Out onto the side. In and up. And out, lean onto the knees. Breathe in. And out, make a hill with the back. In middle. Out the belly. In middle. Out. In middle. Out the back. In middle. And come slowly with it on back. And make it into a backward shoulder. Breathe in with the arms up. Come up onto tiptoes. Breathe out, heels down and down. Breathe in, bend your right leg. Your feet together. Breathe in, bend your right leg. Breathe out, stretch your left leg. In change. Out and down. In change. Out and down. In change. Out and down. In middle. Out down. Breathe in, lift the right hand up. Breathe out, bend your left leg. Look to the sky. Inhale down. Out down. Breathe in, lift the left hand up. Breathe out, bend the right leg, look to the left, sky. Sky to over the left. And down again. Make a hand of space between the feet. Shift the weight to the heels. Breathe in and cut out. And out and up. In and down. Out and up. Take hold on the elbows and gently work from side to side. Hands again down, feet together. Breathe in, straight back. Out and down. In, straight back. Out and down. Breathe in, come up again. Hands together. Give it down. Toes are pointing to the outside. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Breathe out, sink down. Elbows against the inside of the knees. Breathe in, straight up. And breathe out. Come up in one straight line. In and up. Out and sink down. Elbows against the inside of the knees. Breathe in and straight up. Out again up. Legs a bit wide apart at the diver. Arms to the side, breathe in. Wrist can go onto the back. Breathe out. Come in front of a straight back. Bend the leg, bend the neck, bend the back, and breathe in, come for ground of first. And down. And again, this can go onto the back. Breathe in. And out and front with a straight back. Bend the back and breathe in and come for ground of first. Have the feet standing together. Breathe in, lift the arms up. Breathe out, one arm down. In and up. Out the other one down. Out, lean back, draw the shoulder blades together. In and up. Out and back. In and up. With closed hands, lean back. In and up. Lean to the side, in middle, out the other side, in middle. Intertwine the fingers, reach high. Breathe out, reach your front out of the back. In. Intertwine the other way around. Out the front out of the back. In. Out, lean back, long arms and draw the elbows down, drop a shoulder blades together. In, up. Out, long arms back, drop a shoulder, elbow, draw the elbows down. Up again. And lean just with long arms back. In, up. Out, down with the hands. Breathe in the hands up. Out and down. In, up again. Bring the hands to touch and lower the hands down towards it. That was the same yoga. I thank you very much and